Oral cancer doesn't get much attention, but it kills more Americans each year than cervical cancer, prostate cancer, or skin cancer. Colleen Zenk Pinter, who's played Barbara Ryan for almost 3 decades on CBS's As the World Turns, has been fighting oral cancer for the last 7 months. Good morning.
Good morning.
This is the first time you're telling your story,
yes,
and to raise awareness about this cancer that most people don't really consider. You thought you had a canker sore?
I thought originally I just had canker sore on the base of my tongue that it went away after a couple of weeks, then it came back, and then it kept reoccurring, and then it did not go away, and it started growing in size. And I finally called my primary doctor for my yearly physical, and I said, "Would you take a look at this?" And he said, "You're going off to a specialist tomorrow."
Oh my gosh.
And then they thought it was a combination of a bacterial and a fungal infection, and I was treated for such for about 4 weeks, and it kept responding, and then it stopped responding. And finally a biopsy was done, and it came back squamous cell cancer.
And the scary thing is that the longer this goes undiagnosed, the more deadly it becomes. Correct?
Absolutely. I mean, I was so lucky that that it was discovered as a stage 2 cancer, and that they were able to treat me and perform the surgeries on me that still enabled me to have use of my tongue, and I still have my taste buds, and but it's a very, very invasive kind of procedure that you have to go through.
You went through several surgeries and actually had to have about half of your tongue reconstructed.
Yes,
is that correct?
That's correct. The surgery was they actually removed the lower part of the right side of my tongue, leaving just the surface and the taste buds, and then reconstructed it with an area from the left side of my tongue. That was the first surgery, and then I had 2 subsequent surgeries where radioactive seeds were implanted. The same kinds of seeds they use for prostate cancer. I'm
listening to you talk only because I know your story. I can tell a little bit. Let's play a clip of you on the show, because some fans actually they've been aware of this for quite a while. Right. So let's take a look.
My son could be dead and I shouldn't know, is that it?
He's not dead, okay? He's not. I just didn't want you worried because I know he's coming back.
That's not what the authorities said. Why else did they notify the next of kin?
They shouldn't have done that. Oh, was that your idea?
Or was it your husband's decision to cover this up?
There is no cover-up.
Then why didn't you let me know?
It almost sounds like you have maybe a lisp or something. What did the fans, they thought you had what,
well,
bad dental
they thought
work?
I had a stroke, or I had denture work done, or some kind of dental work done. They weren't really sure what was wrong, and I haven't seen that clip before, and I can really hear it, and it changes throughout the day.
It's your livelihood,
I know.
though. I mean, what was it like for you emotionally to go through this? Not have your life threatened, and also the work that you love.
Pretty daunting. I wasn't sure how the show was going to respond. I wasn't sure whether, you know, any kind of further employment would be able to happen. I was actually scheduled and booked to do a production of Stephen Sondheim's Follies in June, and I waited until after the 3rd surgery to see if I could actually get through it, and I did. But I want to say...
What do you want people to know?
What I want everyone to know is that it would take a simple screening in order to find this cancer.
When you visit your dentist?
When you visit your dentist, or if your primary doctor does it, or there are all kinds of free screenings that go on across the country throughout. I know there's a free screening in Atlanta this weekend.
So ask your dentist for this.
Talk to your dentist.
Be proactive.
Your dentist should be giving you an oral cancer screening every time you get your teeth cleaned.
And a lot more women are getting this now than used to.
Well, this is the problem, because there's a connection now with the HPV virus, and they have found that I have absolutely no risk factors for this cancer. And the only thing that they were able to determine is that I am one of the carriers of the HPV virus, and this is HPV-caused cancer.
And the good news is you're cancer-free.
And the good news is I'm cancer-free.
Yeah. God bless.
Thank you.
Thanks for sharing your story and raising awareness.